Bulma is an overrated waifu, and let me explain why. Ahoy, ladies and ladies, it's your boy Whis, and today I'm going to be explaining to you why Bulma is an overrated waifu choice. And before I begin, I will ask you guys to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so that way the YouTube algorithm can push out this video, so that way more people can share their thoughts and opinions below, so that way I can see what everybody else thinks about it, because I'm very interested in seeing what you have to say. And if you made it this far in the video, I will be including fan art of Bulma so that way it can keep your attention while I explain to you why she is not as ideal as you might think. But enough with the introductions, I'm gonna cut to the chase now. So, the first major drawback that comes with having Bulma as your waifu choice is that she has a tendency to leave somebody for a better man, or just to be flirtatious in general whenever the time comes. And that's something that you will inevitably have to deal with when you have Bulma as your waifu. We've seen this proven when Bulma has left Yamcha for Vegeta, and on top of that, she also tried to flirt with Zamasu, even though that didn't work in her favor, because Zamasu has that Sigma male grind set. He ain't got time for no hoe. And whichever era of Bulma that you choose to fawn over the most, it really doesn't matter when it comes to this tendency. And let's consider the fact that she leaves Vegeta for you. What are the odds that that won't happen again whenever somebody else comes? And consider this, going from Vegeta to you is most likely a downgrade. I mean, let's be real here. In Bulma's point of view, she would be trading off a really strong Saiyan who is capable of destroying many planets, galaxies, and possibly the universe if Vegeta ever decided to do such a thing. I mean, after all, he is being trained by Beerus as we speak. And consider all that, she would be trading that for you, who is significantly weaker, but wouldn't have to eat as much, which would make it easier on Bulma financially. But it really wouldn't matter too much, because Bulma is already rich. I mean, she already owns Capsule Corp, which leaves her as the richest woman on Earth. I mean, if we're being honest here, you would essentially be somebody who relies on Bulma financially. Let's be real here. You're most likely not as rich as her. And if you happen to be, that's good on you. However, I will be going with the most likely case scenario where you are not even close to being half as rich as Bulma. So, that would leave you in a state where Bulma is your sugar mama. Let's be real here. You are relying on her financially, which gives you a lot less say in the relationship, and would most likely leave Bulma wearing the pants in the relationship. And if you're able to get past that fact, that's good on you. But I doubt the majority of you watching this would most likely get past this fact. You're gonna have to deal with it, and you're gonna hate this a lot. You're most likely not gonna have as much say, because you do not have the financial wealth to back it up. Sorry, but that's just how it is. You can't blame me for it. I'm just being realistic. That being said, you would also be the bottom in the relationship too. And this is considering that Bulma knows what she's doing in the bed. Let's be real here. She's pretty much got it on lockdown. I mean, she was able to tame Vegeta, which is an accomplishment in the right context. But in the context where she's with you after leaving Vegeta, you wouldn't like that as much. Especially since you would be getting sloppy seconds, thirds, or fourths, or who knows how many. And I'm not even going to include all of the Prince Vegeta videos, where at the end of a Would You Rather, there's just going to be some vitamin D actions. I'm not including that because that's not canon. That's just part of his stuff, and I have no say in that. And even without that counting, it's still a lot. Let's be real here. Do you want to live the rest of your life knowing at any given point or time, Bulma could just leave you for somebody else? Nah, I don't think so. You wouldn't want that, even though Bulma might look good, even though that she's been looking good because that she wishes to look younger by 5 years by using the Dragon Balls, which has been confirmed in the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. So, Bulma shouldn't even look the way that she does if she just let herself age naturally. I mean, she would at least look like the future Bulma in the future Trunks saga or the Cell saga, whichever one, it doesn't really matter too much. The point is that her age and her physique doesn't really add up too much. It's more of a stretch at best, but in the worst case scenario, somebody might as well call her out on this. I mean, I wouldn't be the one to do it because I'm trying to get some chocolate cake. No, I'm not talking about Bulma cake, no. I'm not interested in that. I have no interest whatsoever in trying to get Bulma cake. So, fair game for the rest of you. Besides, if I was using the standards of a smash or pass, this would be a given smash for the majority of you. But I'm not going by those same standards. I'm taking a more realistic approach if you haven't noticed by now. So I'll just move on to the pros, which one of them being that you're gonna get a really good source of energy and food, considering the fact that Earth in Universe 7 is one of the highest rated in the entire universe according to Beerus and Jaco. I mean, after all, Bulma is able to afford catering and all the other stuff, and is able to take you out to eat, whatever you want. It's really up to you. And the fact that your waifu is intelligent, it really is a double-edged sword because the intelligence could get used against you, but it's most likely going to be in your favor. And this is assuming that you know how to deal with relationships and all that stuff. But your overall daily needs are going to be fulfilled by having Bulma as your waifu. So with all that out of the way, I deem Bulma Angel Gang certified trash. No, I don't mean in the absolute worst kind of trash. I'm just saying that she's a little bit too idealistic, and the cons outweigh the pros. So, with that in mind, I hope that you have a nice day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao.